Let me ask you something. What would you do if your money lost half of its value every single month? How would you survive if basic food suddenly cost more than your entire salary? And here's the unsettling part. Could this happen again today in a modern country? Hyperinflation is one of the most destructive forces in economic history, a silent collapse that begins with confidence and ends with chaos. Today, we're uncovering how money breaks, why trust disappears, and what truly happens when a currency dies. Are you ready to step into the moment when money stops being money? Hyperinflation isn't high inflation. It's far more extreme. Economists define it as monthly price increases above 50%. If something costs $100 today, next month it's $150, then $225, and it never slows down. But here's what most people don't realize. Hyperinflation doesn't start because goods get expensive. It starts when people lose faith in their currency. So think about this. If you knew your money would be worth less tomorrow, would you save it or rush to spend it? That simple instinct, multiplied across millions of people, becomes a nationwide economic chain reaction. After World War I, Weimar Germany faced enormous debt and crushing reparations. To cope, the government printed massive amounts of money. At first, it seemed harmless, until the public noticed. Once people realized the government was printing more than the economy could support, trust vanished. In 1921, $1 equaled 4 marks. By late 1923, it equaled 4.2 trillion marks. Workers were paid twice a day, rushing to spend their wages before prices doubled. Banknotes became cheaper than firewood. Imagine earning a salary that becomes worthless by evening. What would you do? In 2007 to 2008, Zimbabwe faced agricultural collapse, political instability, and a desperate government printing money to stay afloat. The result was one of the fastest inflations ever recorded. The world's most famous banknote, 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollars, could barely buy a single loaf of bread. Ask yourself, if you held a bill that said 100 trillion, would you feel wealthy? Or terrified, knowing the number meant nothing? When money loses all meaning, survival becomes a daily struggle. Between 2015 and 2020, Venezuela's heavy dependence on oil became its downfall. When global oil prices crashed, national revenue collapsed. To maintain public spending, the government printed money uncontrollably. Prices spiraled upward. Shops changed price tags several times a day. Citizens abandoned their own currency and switched to US dollars just to survive. So consider this. If an entire nation stops using its official money, is that currency still real? Hyperinflation doesn't just destroy value, it destroys belief. Despite occurring in different eras and continents, hyperinflation usually follows the same pattern. Research shows 5 key triggers: massive money printing to cover deficits, sudden collapse in national income, political instability, external economic shocks, breakdown of public trust in the currency. Here's the deeper truth. Hyperinflation is a psychological event as much as an economic one. So ask yourself, what truly gives money its value? The paper or the belief behind it? Hyperinflation doesn't end with promises or price controls. It ends only when confidence is restored. Successful recoveries involve strict budget discipline, independent central banks, and a new or re-anchored currency. Germany proved this in 1923 by introducing the Rentenmark. Once people trusted the new money, hyperinflation collapsed in less than 3 months. Trust destroyed the old currency. Trust revived the new one. So here's the final question. Could hyperinflation happen again today? Are any modern nations showing early warning signs? And if it began, would we even recognize the danger in time? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm genuinely curious.